Hi everyone, I am Margourtarotreader, and today we're doing the sign of Capricorn for the mid-month of October 2017. Remember that this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate with you, check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. If you like a personal reading, please contact me below or email me at margourtarotreader@gmail.com or Facebook Margourtarotreader. For the month of October, the specials are $39.77 for a reading. For emergency reading within 24 hours at $17 to the fee. Thank you to my clients, my subscribers, and my likes. I appreciate your business. Any donations that you send out, I appreciate it and thank you. Every dollar goes a long way, and it helps me to continue the channel on YouTube to be able to help you and connect with you. So I appreciate it. Now, let's get started. Arcanos. Past, present, and future. What must I need to know in reference to my Capricorns for the mid-month of October? We'll start off with the couples that are married or living with. Let's see what the general reading is, and we will follow up with the sexual tarot cards in reference to the intimacy, and we'll see anything else that needs to be said. There we go. Capricorns, married or within a relationship. I feel that you're having something that you've been asking for to the universe or within yourself that you're going to accomplish or set your goals to within this month. It's been taking place a while, so now it's arriving now within this month of October, if not in November. It feels like you're saying to yourself, like, oh my God, finally it's here. Okay, I feel that for those Capricorns that are married or living with someone, if you are just living with someone, you're hoping to get into a committed relationship, finalize it within this month. If not, for sure in November or December. It's telling me here, celebrating that. Okay, for those of you that are wanting that steady relationship. Now, if it has to be with work, it feels like you're having a promotion or a recognition of your job well done, or even a raise at your job, for those of you that are hoping for that. Okay. Some of you are actually going to move into a distance for your job. You know, having to travel at a distance for that job or for that interview. Now, let's see what's going on here. General reading or whatever the universe wants to say. Okay. I feel that there's a few of you that are married or living with. In this situation, you're sending off a child off to college or off to a school, and you're celebrating at that with families. Okay. I feel that in this relationship, for those Capricorn that are married or within a stable relationship, I feel that there's something that's keeping you holding back within this relationship. Remember that this is a general reading. It could be you or it could be your partner that is having some downfall. I feel that it could be mentally. Maybe they're going to some type of health issue that they've been having, and for this month, they're going to be resting at the end of the month, either to a back problem or maybe even falling at work, or, you know, a light accident, something like to that effect is what's giving me here. For those Capricorns, I feel that there's some kind of conversation that needs to take place. I feel that it's either with a family member or a daughter in reference to what decision that child needs to do of their life, whether they want to stay, they want to go, is what I'm seeing here for those of you that have grown children. Or that child wants to commit to someone else, and you're just not liking that person that they're choosing, is what I'm seeing here for those that are married with children. Okay, yeah, you don't want that child to go away at a distance from you, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, definitely someone is getting a recognition of their job this month, if not in November, for sure. Yeah, okay, so let's just leave that at that. Yeah, now. Let's see the sexual magic. What it's also telling me here for those Capricorns that are in a steady relationship or living with someone, I just have to say that it came up here. You're feeling like you're into your own right now. You're very intuitive with the universe. You're getting messages to your dreams or deja vus and things like that. I feel that sometimes you're afraid that things are so good within your relationship at home, within your marriage or union, that you feel that it's fixing to break any moment, that something is fixing to explode every moment. For some of you, it's not going to be the case. That's just your intuitions, your thoughts connecting to the universe, and so you're scared that things are so good at home right now. Some of you, there's a few of you that could either be pregnant and you're very excited about it, but yet worried about the pregnancy, is telling me. And it's also saying, then don't worry, you have this under control, that you can manage this situation at hand. If you're pregnant, it says you can control the situation, you can control, don't worry, the child will be fine, okay? If that's the case, or if you find out that somebody's pregnant, don't worry, it'll be fine, okay? Let's see within the sexual magic what's holds for those that are married or couple up. Arcana, show me what must need to know for those that are married or couple up. Arcana, show me what must need to know for Capricorn, for those that are married or couple up. What is the universe wants to know for mid-month October? Mid-month October. High Priestess again. We have the High Priestess. We have the Emperor. And we have the Tower. You're fixing to get into an argument with either the partner that you're with or someone else. It's another male that I see here. The Wheel of Fortune, the Death. Okay, and the World. And we have the Strength again. So we have the Strength, the World, the Death, the Wheel, the High Priestess, and the Emperor, and the Tower. Obviously, you're thinking that something is just not connecting when it comes to your intimacy. Yes, you like it. Yes, you're having this fantasy within yourself, but you're also feeling that something is going to change within this relationship for whatever reasons, or your partner is feeling this way. Your partner is feeling, or you're feeling, that there could be a situation of someone coming into your life. Maybe not at this time, because let me see here. I'll tell you in a minute. I feel that at this time there is not a person within that sexuality or sex of thoughts here. What I'm sensing is that further down the line there will be a change, okay, in this situation, either from you or from your partner. You're worried about that. You're worried that someone else is going to enter into your department of your intimacy, meaning that someone will come into your spouse life or yours. But I feel that it will be more into your partner's life. Yes. That's what I'm sensing here. Okay. Let's see. Knight of Cups. I'll tell you in a minute. Right. I mean, you are enjoying the intimacy with your spouse or with your partner, but for some reason you're worried that he's going to run into somebody else's arm. Absolutely, I see that. Ace of Wands. I feel that you're also worried that, you know, if you haven't been able to get pregnant, it's what I'm sensing, that this time around in your intimacy, that could be the case. At this time that you are intimate, you could end up getting pregnant, or your spouse could end up being with someone else and end up that person pregnant, is what I'm sensing here, or you're scared of that situation. Okay, so keep that in mind. Seven of Cups. You're absolutely thinking that your spouse or your partner could get bored out of your intimacy and run into someone else's arms eventually. Okay, that's what I'm seeing for those that are married or couple up. Okay, so I just have to say that. It is what the universe wants to connect, so I'll leave it at that. Some of you are quite worried that your partner could be, you know, getting bored out of you, either because it's his custom or because it's your sense of thinking, your intuitive side. Okay, that eventually you think that he's going to go out there and be with someone else. Okay. Yeah. And you're worried that you're going to have to be sneaky and wondering, you know, keeping an eye on him, that eventually you're going to catch him. And then eventually just, you know, him being happy that he will eventually be with someone else is what you see here, what you intend to visualize. So just keep that in mind, that sometimes it may not be the truth. I don't actually see, in this situation, I don't see it happening. I feel that it's more of your fears and thoughts. I don't feel that he's doing that as of right now. I feel that it could be eventually within the future, okay? Not at this point, for those of you that I was connecting with today. Okay, now let's do the singles. You're gonna show me what must need to know for those that are single. Capricorn singles. You're gonna show me what must need to know for those that are single. Sun and rising signs, mid-October. For those that are single, you have the Wheel of Fortune. You have something new coming. Cycles, new cycles all the way around. For sure, it's a good omen. It's a good connection that has been taking some time, maybe for the last 3 months, including for all this year, has been taking place. And now it's coming to fruition. Now it's coming to light. Eventually, sometimes things that take their time, it's better off because they're definitely here to stay. With the Death cards, is something that you were expecting to be, and eventually now it's here, and it's a permanent situation. So you might not be too happy, but eventually you'll see the benefit of it. Okay, new movements. You could be moving from home for those single Capricorns. Something that you've been hoping and wishing and wanting is now here. Congratulations, because it would definitely be here. If not by the end of October, it would definitely be in November. Okay, so let's see what that is. General reading. So let's see. Oh, someone is hoping to be reconnecting with someone else and hoping to even find the one. Well, I feel that it will come before the year is over. So for those of you that are wanting that relationship, saving money, working hard, having some times of bad dreams is what I'm seeing here. For those of you that are not sleeping well, you're having some kind of conflicts dreams. Maybe you've been having some type of nightmare since you were a child, seeing here, and you don't know why these dreams are happening for those single Capricorns. Dreams, sometimes what it tends is about your fears, about your likes and dislikes in this world. Sometimes it's about premonitions of what's to be, what's to come. So try to find a way before you go to sleep and ask the universe to guide you directly to those dreams and clear the thoughts, okay? And if they're negatives, when you wake up, as soon as you wake up, do your cross, run it through your face, through your body, and pray. Now, let's see here. For those of you, you're hoping to reconnect with someone from the past, is what I'm seeing here for this month of October. It will happen. It will take place. Some of you are receiving a gift. For those of you that are single, or you're receiving a gift from your father, from someone that is a bit older, or you're meeting someone that is a bit older. This is a general reading, so remember that, okay? For the holidays, for those singles, I feel that you're debating whether or not to stay within homes or within your home surrounding, or go out of town and see family. I feel that you are. For those of you singles, I feel that you are going to travel to see family for this holidays, okay? Some of you are very lonely within this time around that's coming. As of right now, you're feeling those holiday shitters, you know, you're feeling lonely, just thinking of other people. Get yourself off of that situation, okay? It's because we don't want to keep, you know, those negative thoughts and thinkings, because it drags us, okay? It's always better to be happy and uplifted and think positive. Now, for those singles, I feel that there's an argument coming here between two females, between Sun, Moon, or Rising, someone that's a little bit older, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, someone that's a little bit younger, who could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So just keep that in mind, okay? There's an argument coming, so keep yourself at distance, okay? And I just feel that there's longing to have, for those of you that are wanting to be settled down and wanting to find the right one. I think you've been holding out, waiting, and wondering, when is it going to be here? Well, it's coming. Stop asking and be more positive, and just tell the universe, thank you, thank you for sending the right one for me, okay? And then eventually the universe will hear you and compliment you with that wish or desire, because I see it happening, okay? So think positive, and then the results will be very positive. Now, for those singles, in reference to their intimacy, Arcana, show me what must they need to know, Capricorn. Capricorn, for the month of October. It's telling me June for some of you out there. You're expecting something in June, so keep that in mind. So again, we have the Tower like we did earlier with the other spread. We have the Sun and the Star, which we have it here. And we have the World here. So excellent, High Priestess. And we did have the High Priestess over there too. And we have the Fool as well. So we almost have just about the same cards as we did in the earlier spread. So with the Tower here, sometimes it's not a bad sign. What it lets us know is that all of a sudden you're going to meet the Sun. You're going to meet your soulmate. For those singles, out of nowhere, you're going to meet that person. So again, stop asking, stop wondering, stop waiting. The next thing you know, you turn around, go around the block, go to the gas station, go somewhere, whichever. You're going to bump into your soulmate. You're going to meet that person. I feel that for some of you, you already met that person out of nowhere, and all of a sudden you're thinking about them constantly. Okay, that is your soulmate. Whoever went through this out of nowhere, like, oh my God, I just met that person, and not in, how did that happen? You know, how did I meet that person? That is your soulmate for some of you out there, is what I'm sensing here. Okay, the person that you're going to have children with, the person that you're going to marry eventually. Okay, I think that some of you, there's a few out there that just went through that cycle just recently. I feel that let's just leave it at that. This year you went through that cycle, and if it has not happened, it's fixing to happen to you. You're fixing to, out of nowhere, from one day to the next, meet the person that you're meant to be with. Okay, that's what I see here for some of you. There's few of you out there that are single, that you're having all this intimacy, but yes, you like it, but I just don't see you 100% happy. You're like saying to yourself, you know, I have good intimacy. I have these people that I date, but I'm just still not fully aware of that this is what I want. Is what I'm seeing here for those of you. You could be, for some of you, I feel that the other person is the Sun, Moon, or Rising, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. So keep that in mind, okay? There are a few of you out there that when you're having intimacy with someone, you're thinking about someone else that you left in the past, reminiscing, hoping that they will come back, okay, is what I'm seeing. Or either the person that you're seeing is thinking of that other person when they're intimate with you, okay? Longing to, wanting to be with the other person is what I'm seeing here. Celebration is coming once you meet this person, okay? Yes. Oh, and some of you are having some type of wild sex, kinky sex. I mean, you are single, why not? And even if you're married, hey, it is what it is. Do whatever you can with your partner, okay? You're taming the person. You're dating the person. Some of you are just all this good sex, all this good fun. You feel that it's just, that's all there is, that you're hoping to find the right person, okay? Okay, so just be very careful at that. Don't confuse sex with love, okay? Sex is lust sometimes, and just don't confuse it, okay? For there's some of you out there that are confusing it with that type of intimacy is what I'm seeing here. Okay, now for the exes, or for those that are in a third party situation, for the exes, or for those that are in a third party situation, mid-October, Capricorn, panels, thank you. What's going on? High Priestess, the Hermit, and Temperance. Then we have the Wheel, and we have the Magician and the Emperor. Well, and the Lovers. Undecided. Some of you are wanting to reach. There are a few of you that are going to reach out to that person, that ex, or the ex is going to reach out to you, or the mistress is going to reach out to you, vice versa of energy. Because they're missing you, they're hoping to see how you're doing, and they're thinking whether or not you've moved on to someone else's arms, is what they're thinking. So they're going to do whatever they can to try to reach out to you, either by text, either through Facebook. They're even looking at the situation, you know. They're imagining you. What I'm sensing here, that there's some out there that they have pictures, and they're, you know, making themselves aroused by your pictures, even if they're the ones that you have sent or they have sent, or even just by looking at your situation in Facebook. Simple as that. That's what I see. Okay, so in reference to the exes or mistresses. Yeah, some of you are just reminiscing, hoping to contact and be sexually active with that other person, whining and dining them, be intimate with them, overlooking how bored they are in the relationship right now, whether they're married or not, whether they're with whoever they are. Some of you are out there being bored with the intimacy you're having, only because you're longing and missing, nostalgic over that ex or over that mistress, okay? Is what I'm seeing here, and you're just hoping to reconnect with them. For a few out there, you got caught cheating, so therefore that was the breakup of the situation. Your spouse either find out or your partner find out, and so that was the breakup of this ex, or the ex find you out like that. Either way, it's telling me to be very careful because someone is spying on someone in reference to this situation, making sure that you do not go back to that ex or the ex comes back to you, okay? So I hope that this was helpful to you. If you like a personal reading, please contact me below and I'll be more than happy to help you. Thank you, Capricorn.